So almost ready to get underway, towing the slab in today's game. Hunter Brown.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Okay, all set to go. Now the third baseman, Isai. Paredes. And that's downstairs. And we're underway here this afternoon. He was late there, strike one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up. Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it. This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swings and misses. One up, one down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Oh, he gloves it. Nicely done for the out. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Chases the changeup in the dirt.
1-1.
That one
Two
missed.
balls, one strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. And that's way high. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1 ball.
Try to go
2
again with the
strikes.
fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And Air Yordan is grounded by the K. And we're back. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Just missed. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And there's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now here is Christian Walker. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
All 1's the count.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
Knowing if the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Foul ball still 0-2. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. So up next, Jeremy Pena. Now a check swing, but he held up. Second inning here, no score. That one finds the zone. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A massive home run. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Now it's the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Next offering misses down and away. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's
2
down
balls,
and in.
2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Ben Gamble. first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ball one there.
One strike.
2 outs, base is empty. That one way inside.
Ball, that's inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Myers makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Dyken Park, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Yainer Diaz will hit next. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball,
Threw that
strikes.
fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now, Jeremy Pena. And there's a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Line drive. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And a foul ball. Two outs. Right side, hard hit. Dubon to first. And that is the inning. Back here in Houston, top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. The wind and the pitch. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Paredes, a former All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's inside.
Ball 2.
1 out, base is empty. Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So next up for Houston, Jose Altuve. First pitch, not close. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And
2
that
balls,
skips into
1
dirt.
strike.
That one
That's ball
misses, and that's ball 3. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs.
3.
Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Ben Gamble. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Got him swinging. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Jose Altuve. Swing and a ground ball. Pena. On to first. And they get Altuve. Back here in Houston. As we go to the top of the 4th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. And ball 1. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So now the DH spot, Yordan Alvarez. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Christian Walker. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Up and in, and a count 2-1. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Didn't go. And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Slider for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Check swing, but he went too far.
0-1.
Strike one. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Stros trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today.